Hello and welcome. Still a fortnight to go for the IPL playoffs, but Mumbai Indians, arguably the tournament's biggest franchise, they are out. On Sunday in Raipur, they lost a cliffhanger to Royal Challengers Bangalore, and that was that. I'll come to yesterday's game. After at the post-match press conference, Mahela Jayabardhan was asked about the reason for such a poor season for the five-time champions, and he said, I have to look into this. The game was just over. I have to look into this. But for a long period of time, we didn't play good enough cricket. In fact, Mahela Jayawardene was pretty honest. I mean, in terms of uh, yesterday, he was very gracious in defeat. He credited Bhuvaneshwar Kumar and Krunal Pandya. But actually, this term Mumbai Indians season started with a bang, with a resounding win at Wankhede Stadium against Kolkata Knight Riders. Uh, Yesterday, it sort of ended with a whimper. Why this has happened? First of all, firstly, I will restrict this to on the field only. Off the field, I'm not off the field. Whatever has happened, I'm not discussing that. But on the field, to start with, Mumbai Indians were not consistent, and that proved to be their biggest bugbear. They have so far played 11 matches and lost 8. Not expected from a side that boasts Galacticos. If you look at that squad, Rohit Sharma, and then Suryakumar Yadav was fresh from leading the team to the T20 World Cup triumph. Tilak Verma, another World Cup winner. Hardik Pandya, their captain, another World Cup winner. So if you look at the spine of the team, you would be baffled. How come a team of such quality had such a poor season? I missed Bumrah also. And I mean, just a team that is boasting Jasprit Bumrah, his fast bowling partner, as Trent Bolt. Yes, um, Mumbai Indians throughout their campaign, Mumbai Indians missed a quality Indian spinner, but it was a mini auction last time, and there was not much scope to brought in a quality Indian spinner. Um, First of all, after yesterday's game, I saw a lot of criticism of Suryakumar Yadav, his captaincy, him getting out for a first ball duck. Let me set the record straight. Suryakumar Yadav, massive credit to him that he turned up for this game. On Thursday, Surya and wife Devisha were blessed with a baby girl. And just because, for the sake of the team, and Hardik Pandya was nursing back spasm, for the sake of the team, he went to Raipur. He reached Raipur around 4 p.m. on Sunday, and just 3 hours later, he is walking out for the toss. Over the last 3 days, he was involved with something that is humongously more important than cricket. Now, good wishes to Surya, his wife, and the baby girl. First ball duck, an excellent delivery from Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. This IPL has seen Surya. I mean, Surya was not at his peak, and that would be an understatement that Surya was not at his peak at this IPL. But then again, he is a fighter. And people have been talking about maybe he has some wrist injury, but there is no official confirmation regarding that either from the franchise or from the BCCI. Now, if you have watched the game between Mumbai Indians and Gujarat Titans in Ahmedabad, the way he flicked Kagiso Rabada over the deep backward square leg for a four, followed by an on drive, a classy on drive. Do you think someone who has a serious wrist injury can play those shots? So I'm not going into into the speculations. But what I can say that yesterday regarding Surya's captaincy, I think his captaincy was excellent. His captaincy was a reason Why? Even after posting a below par total, Mumbai Indians managed to take the game to the final ball of the match. Yes, giving Raj Angadwawa the final over, that has been criticized. But what, I mean, he ran out of options. He absolutely ran out of options. The only other option was Allah Ghaznfar. And as Mahela Jayabardhan, their head coach, said at the post-match press conference, that he also went for runs, and it was always tricky to give a spinner the final over. So based on Raj Angadwawa's bowling at the nets, Surya relied on him. It didn't. Um, uh, Basically, Rajangat Bawa, he was bowling for the first time in the IPL. Obviously it was his third over, but then again he sort of froze. He bowled a no ball, a couple of wides, and then he allowed Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. He gave that delivery to Bhuvaneshwar Kumar in the range, and Bhuvaneshwar Kumar hit a six. So all combined, but then again, Surya, I mean, in terms of captaincy, Surya eventually ran out of options, and it would be unfair to uh, question his captaincy. In fact, I have covered Mumbai Indians throughout their campaign this season, and every time Surya has led the team looked a little different. Hardik Pandya, there were some rumors. He unfollowed Mumbai Indians last night, and then again there were rumors that he have followed back. Whatever it is, I am not getting into that. But the fact of the matter is that the team didn't gel under Hardik Pandya's captaincy. When Surya was leading, the body language, everything looked different. So what next? Mumbai Indians won the title. Their last title came in 2020. And after that, they haven't qualified for the final. Last year, they qualified for the playoffs. And it felt like this season they will build on that. But that didn't happen. They will have to reboot. Whether that would be retaining Hardik Pandya as captain or appointing someone else, that is a call that the management will have to take. Hardik Pandya is a fantastic all-rounder. He's a world-class all-rounder. But then again, is he the right captaincy material for Mumbai Indians? You can say that. I mean, he was very successful as Gujarat Titans captain. He was a title-winning captain for Gujarat Titans. But then again, it's a different thing. Captaining Gujarat Titans and Mumbai Indians are completely different, are completely two different things. So there can be no comparison. That is number one. Number two is that what to do. I mean, next season before the auction, players like Shardul Thakur, players like Deepak Chahar, who look to be players like Trent Bolt, who look to be in the autumn of their career. What to do? Rohit Sharma is still serious value for money. Whenever he has batted, one thing I must mention, that the rub of the green didn't go their way, Mumbai Indians way, because if you look at the injuries, they missed Rohit Sharma for 6 games. So with Rohit Sharma and without Rohit Sharma, it is completely different. Then Hardik Pandya, just imagine, leave aside Hardik Pandya's captaincy. But if Hardik were playing yesterday's game, then uh, probably he would have pulled the last over, and it would have been a completely different proposition, right? Uh, but injuries are part of cricket. You have to deal with that. Mumbai Indians have failed to deal with that. Um, they had a very inconsistent campaign. Now they will have to decide what to do going ahead. Mumbai Indians are still, I mean, people also talking about Jasprit Bumrah. Yes, he hasn't taken too many wickets, but even a 70% Jasprit Bumrah is gold standard. You saw that in the penalty over in yesterday's game. Let's see what happens. Suryakumar Yadav, yes, he is going through a fallow period, but he is, as everyone is saying, he is just one big knock away from regaining his mojo. Don't forget, even at the World Cup, he had a pretty decent World Cup campaign. In the first match against the United States, if he wouldn't have scored that 84, India might have stumbled at the first hurdle. Then his 32, I think, against Pakistan on a tricky Colombo pitch, that was also a match-winning effort. So it is. too premature to say Surya is finished as a T20 cricketer. No, he is not. And as far as our sources, as far as my sources, at least in India's next T20I assignment, which is which is a T20I series in Ireland, followed by 5 T20Is in England, he is likely to be fitness permitting. He will be India. He will be leading India. Mumbai Indians will have to rethink. Mumbai Indians will have to go back to the drawing board and reboot. Yeah, you can say that it's a long stretch that they haven't won the title, but it can happen in sport. If I am allowed to draw a football analogy, Manchester United, the biggest football club on the planet, they last won the Premier League title in 2013. And this is 2026. For 13 years, they haven't won a title. So it can happen in sport. Mumbai Indians, uh, given the franchise they are, given the people that is that given the people that run this franchise, they will definitely bounce back. But before that, they will have to think hard and plan for the next season well. On that note, this is Shomik Chakraborty on behalf of Revsportz from Mumbai.